Hey there, fellow metalheads. This is Papa Billy Death, and I'm going to be doing a different kind of video today. I'm going to be talking about the band that essentially got me into metal, Metallica. Probably the same for a lot of you out there. Now, I'm. This is a band that people have a lot of different opinions about, and mine, it's definitely changed ever since I started listening to them. Now, I've been into metal since about the end of eighth grade, and now I'm in college. So, um, uh, however old you are in eighth grade, or towards the end of eighth grade, and then now I'm in my first year of college. So I'm 19. So, where do I begin? So when I was a young lad, about fourth grade, um, I started taking guitar lessons, and I ended up quitting. But the song that I ended up, because my instructor didn't give me songs that I wanted to play, but then he gave me this song called Nothing Else Matters by this band Metallica, and I'd never really heard of them. And unfortunately, I had quit my guitar, so then that was the extent of me knowing about them until then. I knew their name, I knew this song, but I didn't. He didn't play me the song or anything, and so he just gave me the sheet. But I'd already pretty much decided I'd quit guitar because it just bored me, and so then shoot up till about like eighth grade. That's when I got an iPod and I started getting iTunes music and listening to Pandora. So I listened. AC/DC was what I mostly listened to. AC/DC and Journey. I listened to their Guns N' Roses. I listened to their stations, and then eventually, somehow, I found Metallica. I think my friend told me about them. I know he liked them a little bit. Um, and then when I got an iPod, I decided I should buy some music. So then I bought like 13 songs with a $15 card, and I got the song. I got four metal songs, sort of an eclectic bunch. I got Dragula by Rob Zombie, Shadow Soldiers by Accept. I believe I heard that on AC/DC radio. Um, Lift Me Up by Five Finger Death Punch, and then Master of Puppets by Metallica. So that's where it all started for me. About like the summer of eighth grade, probably was when I did that. Um, so then um, when I got into ninth grade, I started listening to the music more. I think it might this might be a year later. I'm not entirely sure. This might actually be ninth grade that I was talking about. But then, um, sometime before starting 10th grade, I know I bought my first full length albums. I bought The Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden and Master of Puppets by Metallica. Oh, sorry, not Master of Puppets, the Black Album by Metallica. That was my very beginning. Those were my two very first albums. Um, Except for the Ariana Grande album I bought for my sibling, but that's different. Um, so those were my first albums. So that's one reason Metallica ended up becoming. So Metallica was my favorite band, followed by probably like, actually I think Journey still was, but then it was like Metallica, then it was Iron Maiden, and probably Guns N' Roses. Anyways, so as I'm advancing through the music, I start listening to their other albums. I eventually pick up like a greatest hits album by Iron Maiden and then I get Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets on CD. So I was into thrash at this point. This is when I consider these to be like my actual like metal introductions mostly. I Number the Beast. That's kind of soft. So then after doing that, I started getting into other bands, like, because I was still listening to Pandora, so now at this point I had a Metallica and an Iron Maiden station. So I had started to listen to like Anthrax, Megadeth, Slayer, and then from there I started listening to Megadeth station on Pandora, Slayer station on Pandora, and then that took me to bands like Testament, which is now my current favorite band, is Testament. But it wasn't at that point. anyways, so that I was getting into all the different types of thrash music.